Right, so here's a video on how you can be miserable. So first thing, it should be around 11 a.m. is the time that you should be waking up, right? First thing you need to do is you need to grab your phone and start scrolling TikTok right now. Ideally, you want to do this for a minimum of an hour, but the optimum amount of time that I would recommend is 2 hours. Any less, and you're not going to get the best results. So sit in your bed, you've just woken up at 11 a.m. start scrolling. Now, by now it's after that 2 hour period of time, it should be around 1 p.m. Okay, now you can finally get out of bed, and this makes sure that your morning of productivity, any potential morning of productivity, is absolutely gone. That's key. So get out of bed 1 p.m. Do not make your bed. Okay, like, don't make your bed. What are you doing? If you make your bed, it will almost certainly help you to be more productive. It will help you to feel more arranged and organized in your home, in your bedroom, which you're going to spend most of your days for the rest of your life in. You're not going to be going outside. And so if you had made your bed, that would have resulted in better mental clarity. You would have enjoyed your day a bit more. And that's the last thing we want. So don't make your bed. Do not brush your teeth. Do not wash your face. Okay? Again, all of these things will result in just improved general hygiene, and they will increase your likelihood of success with women, which is the last thing that we want, right? So do not wash your face, do not brush your teeth. Again, do not drink water in the morning. You only want to drink full sugar Coke, okay? And this will ensure that your skin stays spotty and not clear. And this will keep women away, which again is what we want. Now, listen very closely, okay? Do not, I repeat, do not head out into the day with a plan. Do not have a goal. Do not have something to achieve, okay? Instead, you need to load up your desktop, load up your laptop, and just start playing video games, okay? Immediately, right? No breakfast, no brushing your teeth. Now, this will ensure that the only dopamine that you're getting in your day is through your screen and through video games, and it will actually reduce the likelihood of you touching grass, which again is what we want. So load up your desktop, start playing video games. Ideally, the more niche the video game, the better. So start with World of Warcraft. That would be my recommendation. Overwatch or Valorant. That might be a good idea. Now, you need to stay at your computer all day and do not get up for it for any reason. The only reason you can get up for it is to go get more Coke or to go to use the toilet, right? But when you do go to do one of those things, you need to make sure that you walk past your parents, who you inevitably will be living with, because you know, you can't afford to pay for your own rent or anything like that because you don't have a job. So walk past your parents, and the first thing you want to do, instead of saying good morning or good afternoon, you just want to make sure to have an argument with them, right? Because they're going to express concern for the way that you're living your life, and it's key to cause conflict with them, with the only people who care about you and the only people who love you in your life. Make sure you cause conflict with them. So whoever it may be, just yell at them in general. Just be a nuisance. Now, by now you've probably gamed for a while. You scrolled TikTok, you've gamed, so it should be around 7 p.m. I would say. And you spend your day gaming and eating terrible food, only takeaways. Make sure you use your parents' credit card. Now you're gonna start feeling like shit, to be honest. But it's important you push through this feeling, and to help you push through it, obviously we're not gonna use hard work or discipline to push through this feeling of feeling like rubbish. Instead, we're going to use drugs and alcohol. So you want to numb your senses. This is the main thing you want to take away from this video. You want to numb your senses from the terrible situation that you are currently in. So again, drink as much as possible, just in general, or do some drugs. Probably weed. That would probably be the best, to just numb your senses and to be able to get through this rough spot in the day where you're feeling slightly less motivated. And the important thing that this also does is make sure to write off the next morning, so that you'll be too hungover the next day to wake up early or make any positive change in your life. And in fact, you'll have to do more drugs and alcohol the next day in order to get through the day. So make sure if you take home anything from this video, make sure you take home that. So by now, it's 11 p.m, let's say. You'll be high and you'll be ready to go for another few hours. So by 1 or 2 a.m, you'll start to be coming down, I reckon. And you'll start to feel like immense guilt. It's this weird thing, but you'll start to feel immense guilt for sort of how you've wasted your day. And be sure, this is key, be sure just not to take any responsibility for those feelings, for that guilt that you're feeling, and instead just remind yourself how you're powerless over these negative qualities and that you've inherited them from your parents, and there's nothing you can do about them. So by now you can head to bed and just be ready to do it all over again. But before sleeping, be sure to watch at least an hour of YouTube. That would be my recommendation. And if you can, if possible, be sure just to fall asleep whilst watching YouTube, so then you wake up and you actually don't really know. And actually it will penetrate into your dreams. You'll dream about whatever YouTube video you're watching. So make sure to watch something about Ukraine, like someone getting killed. Just watch something like that. And by then you should be miserable, and yeah, you've achieved your goal.